We've already talked about ramps in West Virginia, but we're not done. No, we talked about the traditional ways of using ramps and how you can elevate your traditional ramp fried potatoes. You need to check out that video. But today we're going to talk about other uses for ramps. Now, as I said before, ramps can be used interchangeably with onions, garlic, chives, leeks, all that sort of thing. Well, today we're going to make a true West Virginia pesto. Now, pesto in its essence is basically oil, an herb, traditionally basil, and a nut, traditionally pine nuts, with Parmesan or another hard Italian cheese. But today we're going to make it with West Virginia black walnuts and ramps. Super easy. Check it out. Here's what you'll need. 1 1/4 cup black walnuts, about 15 ramps separated between the bulbs and the greens, 3/4 cup of parsley leaves, 2 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, some table salt, and around 1 1/4 cups of grated Parmesan cheese. Now, if you don't have ramps available where you're at, that's fine. Just use 15 cloves of garlic, about a cup of chives, finely chopped, and amp up your parsley leaves by another 1/4 cup. First off, we're going to toast our walnuts for about 10 minutes. They should become good and fragrant. Then chop up your ramps, bulbs, and leaves both. Now shave your parsley leaves off of your bunch of parsley. If some stems get in there, it's totally okay, but try to keep it to a minimum. Now place your walnuts, ramps, and parsley into a food processor. Pulse the food processor until the contents begin to combine. Drizzle in your oil until you see a nice, smooth consistency. Everything in the bowl of the food processor should roll around together instead of clumping up. Now take the lid off the food processor and grate in your fresh Parmesan cheese. It is worth the extra effort to get a block and shred it yourself. Add a pinch or two of salt and process it until it's homogeneous. Now that you've got your pesto put together, you can use it like you would any other pesto. You can put it on top of your ramp potato cakes. You can put it on top of toast. But I really had a hankering today for some pesto spaghetti. Follow the instructions on the box as far as how many portions of spaghetti you want to make, but it's important to bring your water up to a good boil and make sure it's salty. Whenever we make pasta, we want our water to be as salty as the ocean. Never forget that. That's very important. Get your water to a boil and add your pasta. Cook as long as is needed until al dente. Once your pasta is done, you can use the lid of your pot to strain the water off, and I would leave a little bit of water in there to help incorporate the pesto. Put the pot with your drained pasta back on the stove, but under no heat, and spoon in your pesto, about a tablespoon per portion to your liking. Mix it all in together and plate. To finish that plate off, we're going to grate a little fresh Parmesan on top. If you like pesto, you're going to love this recipe. The punch of the black walnuts and the pungency of the ramps, fantastic. Appalachian food is all about using native ingredients to reinvigorate cultural mainstays. This is the perfect example: black walnut and ramp pesto. Here in Appalachia, we can add flair to recipes from anywhere. What would you like to see? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll see if we can make a video about it. If you want to ramp up your cooking experience, head on over there and smash that subscribe button.